Yeah, tell Mr. Simpson his pizza will be with him in a minute. I'm on my way. I'm speeding there now. All right, yeah. So what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Grassroots To Greatness with Weymouth FC. So this has been easy. To put it bluntly, it's been really easy so far, which is a good thing in a way, because it means that our reputation for doing well rises quickly, and we probably get to move on to a higher level quicker than we would normally. But last time you were with us, we beat local rivals Dorchester by 5-2 in a relatively simple, straightforward game. We followed that up against Biggleswade with a 2-0 win thanks to the Good Ship's goals. We then beat Gosport Borough 5-3 in the first round FA Cup qualifier with the goals from Good Ship, Sinclair, Calvin and Rowhurst. We then faced Farnborough and dispatched them 5-1 away from home, a hat-trick for Good Ship, Rowhurst and Calvin with the goals in that one. We then won by 3-2 at Banbury. This game was a very difficult game. They put up one hell of a fight, Banbury. They're in the playoff spots, so they were when we played them anyway, in the playoff spots, and they gave us one hell of a fight for this result. We had to really work for it, which was not the same, couldn't be said about a lot of the other results this season, but we went by 3-2 thanks to Rowhurst, Wells and Calvin. We did get an injury to Brandon Goodship in that match, so he was missing for a couple of weeks after that. We drew with league leaders Kettering 1-1 thanks to 2 own goals. Neither team really wanted to win it, neither team really wanted to do anything, so we decided to give each other a goal by the looks of things. We then beat Hyde 4-2 in the second qualifying round for the FA Cup. Rowhurst and Dan Smith with the goals in that. Stratford were beaten by 2-1, and it was a crazy last couple of minutes. 92nd minute they equalised, 93rd minute we took the lead again. It was absolutely ridiculous. Straight from the kickoff it was, brilliant stuff. Bishop Stortford were then beaten 2-0 in the league thanks to Calvin and Dan Smith. Upon his return to action, well, I don't know if it was his first game, but it was his first game back. Where's he gone? The Good Ship managed to pick up a goal in a 5-2 win in the Southern League Cup second round. Calvin, Good Ship, as I said, Jones, Carmichael and Lloyd with the goals there. Then Tadcaster were beaten in the third round qualifier of the FA Cup by 4-1. We were 4-0 up at half time thanks to Hills, Lloyd and Good Ship. Back in league action, we won 4-1 at Frome. Don't know where the 2 came from. Smith, Rowhurst and Good Ship with the goals there before Fitchett got an own goal. We then beat St Neots 3-1 thanks to Hills, Sinclair from the penalty spot and Rowhurst. And then last time out, a 1-1 draw with St Ives thanks to Dean Sinclair's penalty. So all in all, that puts us in a very strong position. We are top of the table, only just ahead of Kettering, who haven't lost a game this season yet, and when they played against us you could see why. In terms of top goal scorers, we don't actually have anybody in there at the moment. I think Good Ship's probably just underneath Stevens on about 13 goals. Dan Smith is the average rating along with Good Ship. Then Dan Smith is also the assist man. We also have Good Ship on player of the match, and Dan Smith is also joint second of player of the match. Nobody in the clean sheets and nobody in the yellow cards, which is always nice. But in terms of the table, we're doing really, really well. I've been really impressed with how we've done. It has been relatively easy. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and try and say, oh, it's been far more difficult than I thought, because it hasn't. It's been a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So today's opponent are National League side Boreham Wood. They aren't a bad team at all. They're 14th in the National League, so they're of a decent standard. We've all probably played against them in non-league, and they have some damn good players. I mean, for a start, they got Ricky Shakes, Ebbsfleet legend. All Ebbsfleet fans know Ricky Shakes. He was there 150 games, 21 goals. Started out at Bolton Wanderers back in the day. Used to sign him a lot on loan from Bolton in the early days. They've got Andy Rinomota, who is on loan from Reading. He looks like an absolute dangerous man. He looks very, very good. I'm quite dreading playing against him. Not as much as the former QPR man. I think it was QPR. It was QPR. Look at that football knowledge in your face. He is a dangerous man. His pace is 16, his acceleration is 16. His strength though is only 2, which is good, but he's going to be difficult to catch. I'm going to throw a curveball at them. We're going to change the tactic today. We're going to go deeper. We're going to go counter. We're going to do many things to try and catch them off guard. They also have Terry Gunnell up top, who has gone through stages of being quite prolific when he was at Aki Stanley, and then not so much at Shrewsbury and everywhere else. Went back to Aki Stanley, got a little bit more prolific maybe. I mean, 17 and 51 isn't exactly prolific, but he just always seemed to be scoring goals when he was there in his first spell. Not so much in his career ever since. They do have Mark Ricketts, but he's injured, so that's nice for us. But they've got some very good players. They've even got 38-year-old Paul Benson. Good Lord, he's been around the block several times. He had a good spell at Luton, a good spell at Dagenham once, and then came back and didn't have a great spell the second time, but still did reasonably well. He'd do a good job for us, apparently. But yeah, they've got some very good players. It's going to be a difficult game for us. We're not going to change the tactic on here. We're going to wait till we actually get to the game. Jake McCarthy is suspended, so we're going to have to play a man whose sharpness is proper off. It is proper off, but that's going to happen anyway. It's got to be done. So this is the guy, Carl Clinton. He's a new signing at the club. He's come in after being released by Southampton. A very decent player, very, very good. Says he's better than Zubar, who was our superstar defender, according to the the comparisons and stuff. So Clinton's come in and edges him on that, so he should be quite decent. We also do have the veteran Glyn Garner at the bright age of 40 years of age. He's come in, played a couple of games for us in the league when Travers has been away with the Ireland under 19, so he's done okay. And also we have somebody I know in real life because he's from the Neaton, and that is Richie Piggin, Mitchell Piggin, who I tend to sign a lot on these lower league saves because he's always decent for a backup striker. He gets goals. He does a decent job. So I brought him in. For those of you who follow me on Twitter will have seen I actually brought him in, and he signed on the Tuesday morning. Okay, we had a game the Tuesday night. So I signed him on the Tuesday morning. He was on the bench for the game. He came on for 3 minutes of injury time the Tuesday night. And on the Wednesday morning, I get a notification from the local media. And they're like, oh, fans are less than happy with Mitchell Piggin's performances since he's joined. I'm like, he literally joined this morning and has played 3 minutes of injury time. What do you want me to say? I mean, what's that all about? Okay, so I said I wanted to change a few things about, right? And we're going to try and catch them underwares. We're going to try and catch them unawares. So what I've done is I've gone counter-attacking. I've dropped the defensive line back to normal. We've gone with a lower tempo. We have decided to be more disciplined, and we've got more direct passing. So hopefully this will catch them out, because they're expecting us to be attacking and all that sort of stuff, a little less disciplined, a bit more of a higher tempo. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we can catch them out. And I've gone with a more deeper defensive line simply for the fact that Andre is a whippy mofo. Right then, so here we go. The game is underway. Good ship gets us underway. We're at home. There's quite a few here. Oh, Dan Smith's done his man. Swings it into the middle. It's good held. A good, well-held catch by Smith in goal for them. So I honestly don't know what to expect. I'm expecting Andre, Bolanta and co to give us quite a bit of jip at the back, should I say. Although nothing is happening at the moment, it's been quite a quiet game. We would be better off playing. Oh, shut up about him. Go on. Oh, off the woodwork, I think. Go on, Hills. Oh, saved again. Early. Well, not early, but 20 minutes in, we had a good chance to go ahead there. Here's Smithy boy, swings it in. Oh, it's gone out for a throw-in, I believe. Damn, man, we're putting a bit of pressure on in the early stages. I like it. I like it a lot. We've managed to hold them off for 25 minutes now. Here's Wells to Hills. Smith. Hills. Oh, man. My life. We were so we were so close a couple of times already to taking the lead. It's ridiculous. Look at those picnic benches. They look very well made. Very well made. I'm not sure why there's... I suppose there's bollards there to stop unwanted burger vans straight. Oh, here we go. 1-0 to them. Oh, off the line from Buckley. What a kick that was. But here comes Jones. Could we hit him on the counter? Over the top. That bit anticlimactic, that wasn't it, really? Let's be honest. But that's it. We are 0-0 at half time. So far, so good. We'll have a look at what the assistant manager has to say in a moment. Passionately, keep it going. That's what we're going to tell them. Stevie boy, you got anything? Not really. So what's the analysis saying? Just that Lee Hills needs to be played in his more familiar position. Well, we haven't done that all season. We're not going to start now. He's been doing very well out on left midfield. Probably better than any left midfielder we could have picked up, to be honest. But Rohurst is coming at the goal. That was an interesting ball. But here's Smith. Oh, I was just about to celebrate. That looked like it was a beautiful effort. Celebrations were nearly incoming. Now I'm a little bit nervous about making a change because things are going well. Good Chip is having a bit of a struggle. Sinclair's been very ineffective. I'm going to bring Sinclair off for Carmichael. And that's the only one we're going to do at the moment. Bruno Andrade. It's asked us to close him down more often. So we've done that. We just click the old make change button there. But here they come. Could they steal a win here? Oh, he's got loads of space. Ricky Shakes. Balanta. Oh, he's put it wide. He's put it wide. We seem to have held them off relatively well there to a long range effort. Here's Carmichael. Oh, keeper. Oh, I thought the keeper saved it. He'd just gone over the top from the substitute. And now here's Andre. The game's opening up now, which is not the best of news. Oh, they're going to get one here, aren't they? It's building towards a Bournemouth goal, I think. No. Right, I'm going to take the risk and come off counter and go to standard just for a little bit. That nearly was a bit. Oh, Carmichael, no. I was going to say, please don't do us off that. Well, Clinton. No. 1-0. Yeah, 1-0. And it's gone down as a Brooks own goal as well. That is harsh, man. That is harsh. That is so harsh. I mean, you've got to say there, those two guys massively at fault. I mean, I think Clinton was knocking it down for your man Buckley there, and Buckley just ran away from it. Well, here we go. We've got a corner. Smith sends it in. We've got a penalty. Who's missing this? Lee Hills is bound to miss this. Bound to miss it. Oh, no, he hasn't. Get in. That shows what I know. Get in. Equaliser. Deserved, because it was harsh. It was harsh the way we went a goal down. Very, very harsh. Loving that. The fans behind the goal are all over it. Right, we are going to. Good Chip's been relatively ineffectual. We're going to bring on Calvin. And that'll do, just in case there's an injury or anything in the last 10 minutes, or somebody gets sent off or something. We don't need any of that. But I think we may be heading for a possible replay away at Boreham Wood, unless they score right now, which would kill me. Don't let them in. Please don't do this to me. Well done, Jones, and again. Well done. Well, we've got a replay out of it. We have got a replay. That was... I feel like we deserve to win that more than anything. We've sympathised with them, as Steve Farmer suggested, and that's gone down relatively well. Travers gets man of the match, which speaks volumes, I think, because he did have a good game. He saved most of what came at him. Okay then, so we're back for the replay. I decided to give you the replay as well. Thought, why not? I'm kind of like that. The only change I've gone with in terms of on the field is McCarthy's back from suspension, so Clinton has dropped back down to the bench and McCarthy's come back in. just simply because of the mistake he made with the nod down to Buckley. I wasn't happy with Buckley, but these things happen, and McCarthy and Brooks do have a decent partnership in the central defensive roles, so that's what we're going with. I like it, it's nice. So the winner of this goes on to play Matlock or Boston at home, so we would be the home team if we made it through to the next round. That pitch looks poor. Right, I'm just going to pause it a second because I need to do this. I accidentally on purpose forgot. It was on purpose. We're going to go counter. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to drop to normal again. I feel like we did relatively well with this. It seemed to work quite good. So we'll do that. And I feel that Bruno Andrade, we're going to take the real heavy line with Andrade. We're going to go with that. Confirm the changes. Crack on. They'll be put into effect very shortly. But I'd like to think today, if I don't think we're going to get a win, but I'd like to put in a really good performance just to, you know, get a few names out there. It's nice to get the players noticed as well. Go on, Mill. Go on. Oh, good ship. It's the woodwork. Oh, it's cleared off the line. Go on. Oh, man. Oh, man. How unlucky was that? That was superb stuff. Really gutted that it didn't get in. Cleared off the line. Hit the woodwork. Cleared off the line. It was all cracking off. Here's Mr. Smith. Here's the good ship. Back to Smith. He'll run now and feed it in. Here it goes. Go on. Hills, tried to feed it back to Sinclair, and now Bournemouth can hit us with their pacey counter, but McCarthy's there to clean it up. I like it. Hills over the top. Rohurst. Oh, poor composure there. That finishing was woeful. Showing the gulf in class of levels there. There's Buckley, swings it across. Oh man, their goalkeeper. Take a bow, Mr. Smith in goal for them. Calvin Brooks has been booked, that's a concern. Especially against Andrade. That's been fortuitously rebounded to Smith. He turns the claps on, go on. Oh, good Lord above. We have been at them. We can be very proud of our opening 20-minute spell here. Buckley's booked, so he's going to miss a game now because he was on a yellow already. He's just asked us to tell Brooks to ease off tackles a bit because of his booking. Go on. Oh my God. Did that go over? Did that just go? It looked like the goalkeeper rebounded that over. We'll make the changes there. It's telling us to mark Gornell a bit better, which we've done. Smith heads that out. Bulk, typically. And it's the man who we've literally just marked better. Typically, the first highlight of them doing anything is them scoring. GG FM, GG. Keeper nearly got to it. The keeper nearly got to it. We're going to come off counter for a bit. We're going to go standard. Just to give us a little bit of attacking momentum. Cut back a little bit on the, sucking them in sort of mentality. But all in all, we've played really well, and I think that is absolutely ridiculously harsh that we've fallen behind. Let the boys go out there with clear minds. We don't need to address anything at this stage. Shut up, Steve. Calmly, I'm just going to say you've been unlucky so far, which they have. They've all liked that. They've all liked it. Right, let's use one of these minimal impact shouts from the sidelines. We'll say demand more. It's... Go on. Oh, man. He's gone out. Oh, you see, now if that had been us, we'd have done that pass back and one of their players would have ran onto it. I guarantee it. Smith pumps it forwards. We haven't got anybody with the ability to shoot straight at goal from there. But here's Dan Smith. Go on. Get in! Rohurst, what a ball from Dan Smith. What an absolute beauty of a ball from Dan Smith. And what a finish from Rohurst. Get in, mofos. I like it. Look at this. He just needs to like take his time dawdling on the ball and then just pings that beauty in. And there is Rohurst with a beautiful header. Poor defending from Boreham Wood. Not that I'm complaining, because I like that a lot. They can do more of that type of defending. I'd be very happy. That is, for me, a fully deserved equaliser. Fully deserved. I'm toying with the idea of going attacking. I'm doing it. Uh-oh. Can I take it back, please? Can I take it back, please? People moan about attacking, but it's served me very, very well in recent saves. Very well. But I do think, don't do the stupid thing. Good man. Good man. I thought he was going to do the thing where he just pumps it straight into one of their players. That was poor control from Jones. Oh, Andrade's beaten us, but well done, Travers. I'm coming off this. I don't like it. I don't like it. Take it back. I don't like it. Blanter with the corner. Popped out again. I think Smith. I think it was Smith. I'm going to have to make some changes in a moment, I think. Oh, what are you doing leaving that? Oh dear, we're missing headers and all sorts now. Andrade, yeah, always happening, but he's offside, thank God for that. Right, we're going to tell them, we're going to shout to concentrate. Good stuff. And then we're going to... I'm going to have to bring Brooks off. I just don't want him getting sent off. There we go. And I'm going to drop Hills into the left back position, and we will bring on Wakefield there. And Good Ship's not had the best of games today, so Jamie Calvin can come on, making all three changes. Hopefully it doesn't backfire. Oh, Hills, what a ball. Good Ship, he scored! Cancel pending changes. He scored. He has scored. What a finish that was. This all came, I said I hope it doesn't backfire, right? And I said the word backfire at exactly that moment when Myers let the ball hit him on the back to Hills with a beautiful ball, and there is the Good Ship. Right, we are now though, we're still going to make a couple of changes. I just didn't want to bring off Good Ship after scoring, because he may really kick on a bit now. So we'll do that. We'll leave one change. We've got one change to spare now, just in case. He's looking exhausted. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna bring Smith off. He's telling me he's exhausted. We don't have actually anybody you can play on the left side, but we'll give George Lloyd a run. We'll give George Lloyd a run. He can play there for now. Screw it. Screw it. Oh, no. No, please no. What a save for a crowd of people, and Travers manages to parry it away for a corner, but can we leave the corner out? Well done. Here's Rohurst. Couldn't turn though. Didn't have anybody to distribute to. Couldn't turn his man. The ball comes across. Oh, we're looking leggy now. We're looking tired. Here's Andrade. He's got a man in the middle. Oh, he's put it wide. He's put it. Has Andrade let us off there? We've got a corner though. Here's Hills. Good Ship. Good Ship. Rohurst. Goal! 3-1. Get in. Get in. What a result this is. What a result. I don't say this often about myself, but I think I've got this over the 2 games. I think I've got it tactically nailed on. I think I've caught them off guard in both games. They could be in for 3-2 here. They're going to be in for 3-2. Oh, it's a brilliant save from Travers once again. Oh, man. That's it now. Surely this is it. Surely this is game over. Playing it around like Brazil here now. Good Ship. Oh, until I said that. That kind of ruined it a bit. But surely that's it. Surely we're going on to the first round proper of the FA Cup. Here's Turley. get in. What a fantastic result. What a fantastic result. Passionately to a man, not aggressively, passionately. You've done brilliantly. I'm proud of you. Oh, that's not the best of reactions. I expected a little more than just two people being happy about that. I expected a little more, I'm not going to lie. But we are through. We are through. And we've got Boston in the next round of the Cup. That's given us £12,500. We've got Boston of the Vanarama National League North. They're 5th in the league in the first round of the FA Cup. I have taken the plaudits apparently. Rowhurst has put in a classy performance, and Basingstoke will have to wait to be destroyed by us because we're in the first round of the FA Cup. Kaboom! So there we have it. What a game. What a couple of games. That second game was mental. If you've enjoyed this episode, guys, please remember to leave a big thumbs up on the video. If you're new here, also subscribe. You may enjoy the other content. You might not. You might like this. I don't know. But the next episode, I don't know when it's going to be in terms of the game time, but it will be back tomorrow. So keep an eye out for it, guys. Been a pleasure being in your face. Bye-bye.